Hi Aries. Today we're going to be doing a reading on what is blocking this love and how to clear it. So the person on your mind, what is blocking the connection with the person currently on your mind? We are going to see what's keeping the connection stuck, their role versus your role. And then we're going to see the breakthrough path or how things can shift. Oh, one did flip. I knew it. Okay. So let's see. The block. What's keeping this connection stuck? What's keeping this connection stuck with Aries and their person? Okay. So it's a weird energy. You could be dealing with a Cancer. It's almost like there's this, I'm almost getting like the block really has to do with communication and it's like poor communication, because I see the Ace of Swords at the bottom as well. Because to me, with this Chariot, it does look like one of you or both of you is pretty determined for a successful outcome in this connection. But there could just be delays, like hesitancy, or you guys just not being on the same page, which is causing some sort of delay. But I do see some sort of like determination from either one of you or both of you. Let's see their role versus your role. So I'm going to do their role on this side, your role on this side. So their role. So they could be holding back right now. Yeah, definitely keeping to themselves. They're going through some sort of reflection mode here. They might be contemplating your guys' connection a lot. They might be clinging on to control at this time. It doesn't seem like you're in communication with this person, or if you are, this person isn't communicating to you, or if they are, it's very little. But with that Hermit card, I like it because it's like, it's almost like they've taken a step back and they're reflecting on themselves. Like, yeah, probably the connection as well, but it's almost like, okay, what am I doing in this connection to, have gotten this far? I don't know what's going on, but that's sort of what I'm getting. What is Aries' role? Shoot. Okay. So Aries, your role in this on why it's stuck is you could be assuming a lot, and then it cause an ending. So I almost see sort of like a cycle where you get very in your head, you just start assuming, maybe because you have had past betrayals with this person or something like that. You get really in your head, you start being extremely critical, and then it almost causes another ending, or, Or maybe you just can't let go of a betrayal. You can't let go of an ending. Let's see your guys' breakthrough path, how things can shift in the near future. Okay. What's this? Single card, please, for that idol one's reversed. Okay. So there's an energy here of... So I do feel like things could shift in the near future for sure. I feel like there could be a new start in love with this person as well, but it has to do with taking some sort of risk. I feel like the feminine energy will need to be very logical. The feminine energy might need to take initiation when it comes to speaking. And I feel like that's going to temper some sort of chaotic energy. Like there's going to like some sort of like King or Knight of Wands reversed energy is going to be balanced out from some sort of conversation that happens, from some sort of like leaving comfort zone for both parties or something like that. It's almost like like a new way of doing things. And then I did want to get some of these cards to close it out. For Aries, please. For Aries. This could be a third-party situation with that snake, death, and not today. Those cards didn't really resonate with the tarot, huh? Maybe it's saying to go towards something new, to take a risk and go towards something new. It feels like somebody has a lot of boundaries up. Somebody's avoiding some sort of conversation. Someone's still upset. In the near future, at least. What's this snake? I don't know, Aries. It looks like somebody is in some sort of self-indulgence. You know, maybe one of you or both of you just likes attention and is interested in dating at this time. I did not like those. But that's what I have for you, Aries. Maybe those oracle cards won't resonate, maybe they will, but I will catch you on the next video. I'm going to move on to Taurus. Hi Taurus. Today we're going to be doing a reading on what's blocking the person on your mind and your connection. We're going to see the block, what's keeping the connection stuck, their role versus your role, and then the breakthrough path or how things can shift in the near future. Okay. So for Taurus, please, Spirit. Okay, the block. Queen of Wands, Three of Wands, Two of Wands reversed. I do see there is some sort of growth here, and the feminine energy does look like she has the confidence to take something forward. But with that Two of Wands reversed, it looks like there is no action being taken, even though there is growth. It's weird that we're going from the 3 to the 2, and it's in reverse. So the block, I mean, it looks like somebody does have the confidence to take something forward. They do see growth. They are looking forward. But it's almost like they're not taking any action toward this. Or maybe they're waiting for something to come in. Maybe the feminine energy here is waiting for something to come in and she's not, or, you know, she's not interested in taking any type of risk at this time, and that's the block. Let's see their role. See your person's role in this. And then let's see your role. Taurus's role. This is the weirdest. Okay. So your person's energy, I feel like they do want to come toward you with some sort of an apology, but there might be, maybe you have this person blocked. Maybe they want to come toward you with some sort of an apology, some sort of offer of love or emotion, or even like a new connection, a new relationship. But I do see some sort of delay here. Or they're waiting to do so, either one. And then in your energy, I mean, you're at a full stop here with this Knight of Pentacles reversed. You're taking zero action, but you are manifesting something. Manifesting maybe a new connection, manifesting something with... If you're a feminine energy, I just see you in this sort of waiting energy. In this, you know, I feel like you know exactly what you want with that Three of Wands. But it's almost like... It's weird because that's a Queen of Wands, but I'm almost getting this Empress energy from you. Like, you know, I'm not going to chase. I'm not going to go after it. Whatever comes toward me will be for me. I know that I have the, you know, ability to do so. But I'm not going to put in a lot of effort. I'm not going to put in a lot of work toward this. Let's see how things can shift in the near future. Ooh, okay. Okay. So how things could shift in the near future, I feel like the masculine energy here, what's this Four of Cups? I feel like this masculine energy is trying to come out of the cold in some way. I feel like they will open up. They'll be very generous toward you. I feel like they're doing a lot of thinking about the past. I feel like they feel rejected in some way. They do want some sort of success or recognition from you. They want to come forward with some sort of truth, some sort of honesty. They want to take accountability for something, and I feel like that's what's going to shift everything. If you've been dealing with sort of a page archetype or something like that, I feel like they're transforming into this Emperor, which is beautiful. I feel like they want to heal some sort of family issue or heal something that this seems like a long time coming. I don't know how long you've been with this person, but this just seems repetitive to me. Let's get a few of these. I don't know if I'm going to do these forever read because they did not resonate. Let's get a few for what's coming in this connection, or what should Taurus be aware of for this connection, please? Those come out. Those, I'm going to shuffle a little more. Those come out now. So that came out in Aries reading. So, and also they were together. So we're going to take 2 cards for Taurus, please. So we have abundance, positive mindset, manifest, gratitude and bliss and blessings, and then the chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing, and codependencies. I'm almost getting that it's, I mean, take it as it resonates, but I'm almost getting that the masculine is this chaser, or you could have some sort of like codependent connection with this person. It says new beginnings, liberation, reborn, transition, and tragic ending. So maybe you were in a break from this person. But I feel like it's interesting because you have this manifest abundance card, and then in your energy you had this magician card. So I feel like you are quite literally in your magician era, Taurus. So, but that's what I have for you. Information for personal readings is down below, and I will see you on the next one. I'm going to move on to Gemini. Okay, for Gemini. Sorry about that, I just spilled tea everywhere. Okay, Gemini. We are going to be seeing what's the block in the connection with the person on your mind. We're going to see what the block is, their role versus your role, and then the breakthrough path, how things can shift in the near future. So let's get into the reading. So let's see the block. Between Gemini and their person, please. Oh, did not mean to take that many cards. Oof, okay, could be a third-party situation here. One of you or both of you could be indulging in something that you know you shouldn't. There could be a lot of rumors, gossip, drama. I do feel like one of you or both of you is affected by this connection with that Ace of Cups reversed. You feel each other's loss for sure. But with that Page of Wands, there's like some sort of like, I'm just getting like toxic communication between the two of you, like just petty arguments going back and forth, you know, just like telling each other like sort of like not necessary things. With the Three of Cups, it obviously could be, oh, my neighbor's dog is barking and now that's going to cause Orzo to bark. Or Z? No. I mean, this could, I feel like one of you or both of you are just self-doubt. Like, you just don't have confidence in this connection anymore. That's really the block. Let's see their role, Gemini, in this. Let's see your role. Okay. So you feel pretty unsupported even though you are offering a new opportunity. Your person, I feel like they feel pretty, I feel like they don't like any of it. Like they're put in this situation where they're just like, they're just confused. They feel like they don't know if they can trust you. I don't know why I'm getting that. They don't know if they can trust you. They feel like powerless or helpless when it comes to this connection with you. It's like either way they lose. That's how they feel. I feel like you are offering something. There could have been some sort of, you know, disconnect, or you feel unsupported, but you still want to offer something to this person. Why the Eight of Swords? The Two of Wands. Yeah, it's like they don't want to take any type of risk. They're extremely guarded. They don't see a path forward with you at this time. Let's see the potential shift in the near future. Okay. Okay, Gemini. We like that. Okay. Well, what's that wheel reversed? I don't really... Maybe you work quite well with this person already. Like maybe you work with this person, but maybe you just, it's not difficult to do day-to-day things with this person. And maybe that's what keeps throwing you back into this. Like maybe it just comes kind of easy with this person. Like the day-to-day things come very easy. That's what I'm sort of getting with that Wheel of Fortune reverse with the Three of Pentacles. But I see you guys coming together, you know, it's in the near future with this Two of Cups. It's like something shifts to where, you know, there's like this mutual respect. It's like you both are on the same page. It's definitely like a relationship or a partnership. And it's like one of you or both of you are like, you know what, let's just leap into it, like a brand new beginning. You seem very enthusiastic about it with this Knight of Wands, or both of you do. I wish that it wasn't. I wish that wheel wasn't reversed, because that can talk about like repeated negative patterns. So if this doesn't, if what I said before didn't align, this could also be where third parties or friends or family seem to get in the middle of this connection quite a lot, and I do still see that sort of repeating. Because maybe you two can't get on the same page when it comes to working together. It's either or. But with that wheel reversed, it's a negative thing to me. But then you have the Three of Pentacles, which is working together. So that's why I'm almost like, I feel like it's a positive and a negative. It's almost like you guys are falling back into something because you're so good at it. I don't even know if that makes sense to you. Let's see what else you have to expect in the next or in the near future from this connection. These might resonate, they might not. They definitely did not resonate with Aries reading. Oh, that's the same one that came out for Aries reading. The Snake, competition and enemy, the other woman, and looking over your shoulder. I did say there could be some third parties with that Three of Cups reversed, or maybe there were in the past. And Sword of the Rose, clarity and truth. So maybe you find out about a third party, maybe you find out about another woman, or you did in the past. And you keep replaying these thoughts over and over in your head, and that's why you guys just can't seem to get on the same page. That's what I have for you though, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you on the next video. I'm moving on to Cancer. Hi Cancer, we're going to see what is blocking the connection with the person on your mind. We're going to see their role versus your role, and then the breakthrough path, how things can shift in the near future between the two of you. So let's start with what's blocking this connection. It seems like the masculine energy here keeps repeating negative patterns. They're extremely stubborn. They could also be sort of manipulative or lying in some regard. I feel like there's a lot of sexual energy here between the two of you. And maybe that's what makes you guys keep coming back together, as some sort of sexual energy. What is this Death reverse? What are the repeated patterns? The Two of Swords. Some sort of hesitancy, some sort of anxiety, some sort of stalemate. Give me one on this King of Cups reversed. Two of Wands reversed, yeah. Not wanting to take any risk, over analyzing a situation too much, playing it safe. Maybe lying about a path or something like that. What's this Nine of Wands reversed? The Five of Pentacles. It's almost like this energy of like, okay, like I'll give up. And even though it's weird because it's like when the masculine does give up or go into this stubbornness, he does feel the loss, but it's almost like I guess that is stubbornness, but he's just like, okay, I'll abandon myself, or I don't know, strange energy. What's this Ace of Wands upright? Three of Wands reversed. But it's like there's delays for a new start. Like over and over again. There's some sort of crazy frustration here. There could be some sort of money aspect as well, or health issue, or one of you or both of you don't feel like the finances are enough. Okay, let's see the person you're dealing with, their role. And then your role and whatever is keeping this stuck. Okay, so what's that Two of Pentacles reversed? The masculine here might just be a little chaotic or just messy in some regard, or maybe they leave your guys' connection for some sort of attention, or they leave the connection so you'll chase them, or they leave the connection to go. What is the Six of Wands? It's almost like they get an ego boost off of leaving. It's the strangest thing. It's like they walk away for attention. That's literally what I'm getting. It's just like, it's messy. They could be struggling with a lot of mental health issues with that Nine of Swords reversed. The masculine could. I feel like you're dealing with a masculine. Now, on the feminine side, she could be very jealous, demanding, and that causes a lot of arguments in your guys' connection. So this is you, Cancer. If you're, which I feel like I'm speaking to a feminine, you could, be... I'm getting that you get jealous. I'm getting that you get jealous and you cause arguments. Like, I don't think that the feminine energy has a problem with conflict. But I feel like maybe the conflict starts and then the masculine leaves and he feels... I wouldn't say he feels good about it, though, with that Nine of Swords reverse. It's almost like he feels a lot of guilt, or he feels a lot of shame. But at the same time, it like boosts his ego in some way, which is really weird. Okay. Is there any shift? What's the shift in the near future for this connection for Cancer? There is some sort of, I don't know if you or this person have each other blocked. But there's some sort there's some sort of positive change here with this wheel. I see an energy of blocked communication. And then there's this feeling of loneliness or isolation. Sadness with this Five of Cups. It's like I feel like the masculine energy I don't know. I'm really getting like the masculine energy has a lot of like they're just messy or something. Or it's like they cause chaos and then I don't want to say play the victim, but kind of. What's this Emperor? The Magician reversed. Ugh. This masculine just seems extremely manipulative to me. Or deceptive, or they're going to put on a show that they're this Emperor archetype. But I don't think that it's who they truly are. I feel like they're just lonely. What is the wheel? What's the wheel? The High Priestess. Yeah, follow your intuition. I feel like this connection will change once you follow your intuition and probably just cut your losses in something. Because I don't feel like the masculine thinks that they do anything wrong or something like that. Okay, let's get a few of these. For Cancer, please, for the near future, to do with this connection, what messages do you have, Spirit? There's some sort of conversation that's going to take place that's going to give one of you or both of you a lot of clarity. I feel like maybe you guys need to really work on like your guys' inner wounds, or one of you or both of you. I feel like there is a separation. Maybe some lies being spread around as well. That was not my favorite reading. Cancer, I'm sorry. I did not enjoy that one. I'm going to move on to Leo. Hi, Leo. We're going to see what is blocking the person on your mind and your connection. We're going to see their role versus your role, and then we're going to see how things can shift and your best next step forward in the near future. So let's start with the block. What's a block for Leo and their person, Spirit? What is the block for Leo? I definitely do see love here, but I just see somebody not really taking action or avoiding some sort of risk, or even maybe somebody does want to offer you a proposal or romance or something like that, but they feel like it wouldn't go anywhere anyway. Or they feel like, this person doesn't really love me. I'm just gonna, not take any action toward them. Let's see your role, or let's start with their role. Spirit, show me their role. Leo's person's role, please. So you could be dealing with a feminine. And your role. feel like you're good on your own. I feel like you're getting something that you want on your own. You are in this energy of feeling balanced, in harmony. You're getting some sort of achievement or like wish fulfillment in some regard. Or maybe this is your wish fulfillment, this connection. But your person, their role in this, I feel like they overgive. But I feel like they know that about themselves. I feel like this is a very... I feel like this feminine just doesn't know her worth, but this is your person and you know that. This is your wish fulfillment. I feel like this person does want some sort of renewal in this connection. Let's see how things can shift in the near future. Okay, the Two of Cups. You guys can definitely get on the same page. You're working on it. There are some delays though, and I feel like it has to do with some sort of lack of control. Some impatient. Somebody's feeling impatient. I do feel like you guys might come together, even in a relationship. You might connect. But there's just like this arrogant energy. Maybe some mental health issues. Somebody doesn't know how to control their temper. But I feel like they're coming out of this in some way. Somebody is definitely putting in a very solid effort and dedicated to their partner's needs in the near future. I like that. I like that a lot. What else do you want Leo to know, please, Spirit? Oh my goodness, I gotta stop pulling these cards. I really do. I gotta find a different deck. Maybe we'll do this Angel Oracles deck, because those are just not really going, like, I'll have a great reading and it'll be like the snake, competition, enemy, the other woman. I'm like, there was nothing about a third party, Spirit. So I'm not gonna do those cards. I'm sorry, I'm switching. We'll do the Angel Oracles. For Leo, please. Romantic feelings, okay, that's more like it. I do think that there are a lot of feelings here. New love and very soon. Okay, so maybe you'll have a new love come in, or there'll be some sort of renewal in this connection. But I like that reading, Leo. That was one of my favorite readings for today. If you want a personal reading, information's down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. I'll be moving on to Virgo. Get my vape out of the camera. Everybody wants to see my vape. Okay, for Virgo. Hi Virgo. We're going to see what is blocking the connection between you and the person on your mind. We're going to see them versus you, and then we are going to see what could transpire in the near future, or the shift, how things could shift in the near future between the two of you. Okay, for Virgo, let's see what's blocking this love. Ooh. What's blocking this love? I see the masculine energy not... I feel like you guys are in a stalemate. That's the block. I feel like somebody is unwilling to sacrifice something. So there's a stalemate. And I feel like it might be the masculine. I'm almost getting like the masculine, because the King of Wands knows what he wants, right? He's a visionary, he's a leader, entrepreneur sometimes. I'm almost getting what the masculine wants, or whoever this is, whoever the masculine is, he knows what he wants, but you're not willing to compromise or something like that, or maybe he's not willing to, he knows exactly what he wants, and he's not willing to compromise on that goal or on that dream. Therefore, you guys are in a stalemate because he's not willing to sacrifice from his dream or his goal. That's what I'm getting. That's pretty specific, but that's what I'm getting. Let's see their role. So Virgo's person's role in the connection. Okay. And then your role in the connection. I feel like you're avoiding conflict. Maybe you avoid conflict. Yeah, there's definitely just no communication here. That's your role on why things are blocked. Now, when it comes to your person, with the Lovers and the Justice, there's definitely a strong connection here, but somebody might avoid accountability or be dishonest or just be unfair. Like, just something isn't fair. What's the Justice reversed? Yeah, somebody just... I'm getting almost just like a cling to control. Like some, especially up here too, it's like, I feel like you're dealing with a masculine. If you're not, reverse it. But the person you're dealing with, it's almost like they cling to control so much that they delay things. And it just makes for like karmic loops where you guys are just stuck. You just stay in this stagnant energy, this stalemate. They're just stuck in the middle. There's no progression. And then I feel like you run from conflict. Take it as it resonates too. These are general readings. Let's see the breakthrough path. Oh, not going to take those. Let's see how things could shift between the two of you in the near future for Virgo. Oh my goodness. Not gonna take the single card, please, Spirit. Okay. It's not my favorite. The Six, I feel like there's just a lot of ego involved in this connection. There is some sort of, maybe a message comes in with this Page of Wands, and it feels like you are handling things from this connection, like things are starting to balance out. But then there's just like this energy of like self-doubt, and the feminine energy just might not trust it. So I don't see like a reconciliation or anything like that. I feel like the feminine energy just wants to focus on maybe nurturing someone else, her kids, her business, something else. I feel like this is draining to the feminine with that Queen of Cups reversed. What's the Page of Wands? The Emperor reversed. Yeah, I feel like the Emperor is just too in his ego. Too stubborn, too domineering. What do you have to say to Virgo? I'm sorry, Virgo. I didn't like that one. I don't see much of a change coming, if I'm honest. It just seems like same thing, different day. There could be a lot of chemistry with this person. But yeah, stay optimistic, sure. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, but I just don't know if it's with this person. I don't know if it's with this person. Any advice for this situation? Confidence. I'd say be confident. Take some, start something new. Follow your intuition. Get together with people that make you feel at home. Like surround yourself with people that make you feel at home. But that's what I have for you, Virgo. If you want a personal reading, information is down below. And I'll see you on the next video. I'm going to move on to Libra. Hi, Libra. We're going to see what's blocking this love and how to clear it. Your person and you. What is blocking your guys' connection? We're going to see their role versus your role. And then we're going to see how things can shift in the near future. So for Libra, what is the block in their connection? I see a lot of spying here. I don't know if you're in contact with this person. There could be a situation where there's a lot of passion in this connection, but it just truly doesn't make you happy, or it lacks, it's just a disappointment to you at this time. I feel like you or this person is very curious of one another. But this person could be just a little bit of like a playboy, playgirl, or something like that with that Knight of Wands. Let's see your person's role. Let's see your role. Well, Libra, I like your role. I don't like theirs. What's the Magician reversed? I feel like the block from your person's role is they don't want to change anything, so they almost manipulate. I'm just going to be really real of what I see. If it's not your story, then it's not your story. But I see a situation, I would be cautious of someone using you for sex with this Magician reverse and the Ace of Wands. I feel like they keep repeating negative patterns, and they feel very doubtful in them. So the Magician and the Upright is someone who is manifesting, who knows that they can create, who knows that they have the power. And the Upright, it's, it's manipulation, it's deception, it's doubt that they can do it. And then in your energy, I mean, you look like you want harmony, you want balance. I mean, you're a Libra. I feel like you're making decisions that would respect both of you. What is, how can things shift in this connection in the near future? Maybe you are in a relationship with this person and you just aren't happy with the level of support that they're giving you. How could things shift in the near future? I feel like if it does shift and, somebody does offer you something, I feel like it's going to take a lot of time. I feel like this connection in the near future is going to have a lot of burdens. I do feel like one of you or both of you are still persistent to work on it. But I feel like there could, what's the Two of Swords? There could be some sort of stalemate because somebody has self-doubt or somebody lacks self-awareness. I feel like somebody is stalling in the near future still. Maybe somebody's taking the slack off of you in some way as well. They're taking some sort of responsibility. It's almost like in the near future, one of you or both of you just doesn't like the options that you get. I feel like this connection will be stagnant. Give me some advice for Libra, please, for this connection. New love. Maybe you need to pursue new love and let go of control issues. If you're trying to control this person, or if you're trying to and pay attention to red flags at the bottom of the deck. If you're trying to control the situation, or this person's trying to control you or something like that, I would say that Spirit's urging you to go toward new love, because this could be very, stalled for quite some time. It wasn't my favorite, Libra. I'm going to move on to Scorpio. Hi Scorpio, today we're going to do a reading on what's blocking this connection, how to clear it, their role versus your role, so the person on your mind's role versus your role in the connection or in the block, and then we're going to see the path forward, or how things can shift, or if they can shift in the near future. So the block. You have the Seven of Pentacles, Page of Wands reversed. I feel like somebody here has given up. They've given up. I feel like there's a lot of... This is probably something that you've been investing in for quite a while, maybe 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 years. Probably not 7 weeks. I definitely feel like it's a long time. But I feel like somebody here is just refusing compromise. They're just like unwilling to work together with you. They could be very prone to like tantrums or just getting in their ego. I feel like the masculine here does take action, but they fear change and they might be unwilling to do the work. The real work. I do see them investing in this, and they want growth, they want results, or one of you or both of you does. But it's just like, I'm just getting like draining. Okay, let's see your person's role in the block. Your person's role, and then your role. Oof. I feel like you want some sort of clarity, maybe even a reconciliation or a renewal in this connection. I feel like your person... What is that Four of Cups, Spirit? The Empress reversed. The Empress reversed just doesn't really know her worth. She overgives. And so I feel like she feels very... I'm just getting like tired of it. Like she's just fed up. I feel like the feminine energy is rejecting something. So I feel like your person feels rejected. I feel like they do want to come together with this Three of Cups. What's the Three of Cups, please? Three of Swords reverse. I feel like they want a reconciliation. They want to heal something from the past. How could this shift in the near future for Scorpio, please? Oof. Oof. The Devil and the Emperor? Come on. I'm just still getting just immaturity. Immaturity, reckless behavior, toxicity. I don't like the Devil and the Emperor together. That's not my favorite combination at all. I'm getting like a victim mindset in the near future. Someone's just like, I'm just getting like immature. The fact that they're coming through as an Emperor is crazy to me. I feel like somebody is just too hung up on the past, and like we can't move forward because we're just too much has taken place. And so I feel like there can't be a new beginning with this full reverse because it just can't move forward. What advice do you have for Scorpio, please? Children and passion. You could have children with this person. You could have children with this person. You could, find this person very attractive. I'm just unsure if... I don't think that your side is bad. I think that you take recognition for everything you do. You're going through some sort of an awakening here, and I'm hoping that the awakening shows you that, maybe this person isn't for you. The masculine energy is just sort of surrounded by like bad energy, Scorpio. That's what I have for you though. I'm sorry. I'm gonna move on to Sag. Hi Sag. We're going to see the block in your current connection or the person on your mind. We're going to see their role versus your role, and then we're going to see how things could shift if they do in the near future. So let's see. For Sag, please, Spirit. The block. So I do feel like there's a strong partnership here. But I feel like the masculine lacks confidence or acts in his ego a lot, is very stubborn, is maybe in and out if you have children with this person even. It's just like a coward energy to me. There's a lot of love here. There's even maybe a sort of okay foundation with this person. But the block, I feel like, is the masculine just not knowing how to... I'm just getting way too stubborn or something. Let's see your person. Their role in the block. And then your role. You could feel like in the past you have had some sort of immaturity when it came to your emotions, but I feel like that is closing out, or that's coming to a close. Maybe you're going to therapy, maybe you're working on yourself in some way, Sag. When it comes to your person, they might have revealed, or they might want to reveal something to you, but they feel restricted to do so. Or they might be lying to themselves when it comes to some sort of limitations that they have in your guys' connection. Let's see if things can shift in the near future between the two of you. I feel like the masculine will take action because I don't think that they want things to end. There might be a little bit of, conflict about things that maybe one of you or both of you are assuming about. But I feel like something here is changing for the better. I mean, the Hierophant is, a higher level of commitment. Six of Swords at the bottom. I feel like we're moving on. There's some sort of change here. I think it's a very powerful change. I liked your guys' reading, Sag. Let's get some more information about this connection. Trust and reconciliation. Yeah, I feel like you guys will come back together, forgiving and learning. I feel like you do need to trust this person. Don't allow your, mind to go in the gutter or, create things that don't exist or something like that. But that's what I have for you, Sag. I'm going to move on to Capricorn. Hi Capricorn, today we're going to be doing a reading on what is blocking the connection with the person that you're currently thinking about. We're going to see their role versus your role. Then we're going to see the potential breakthrough past or how things can shift in the near future. So let's see what's blocking this connection. Well, there's definitely a very big love that you have for this person. You might have children with this person as well. There is some sort of stalemate, or maybe you guys aren't talking at this time. The feminine energy could feel insecure or left out or not willing to give anything at this time. There could be something here that's a little hidden or up in the air as well. Some sort of indecision. Or something that needs to be decided upon, but it can't be at this time. And that's the block. Maybe something to do with the past as well. Something in the past is blocking this from moving forward. Let's see their role. On the block. I'm getting that this person is just sort of focused on themselves at this time. Let's see your role. I see your person. I feel like they're sort of giving up. And focused on themselves, maybe chasing like thrills or just being free-spirited at this time. When it comes to you, I feel like you have a lot of sadness about this person. You could still be very much in love with this person. I'm not really getting that you're the block. I'm getting more it's this person that's just sort of giving up when it comes to that. Now up here I can't really tell who's who, but let's see if things can shift in the near future between the two of you. I do see a coming together, some sort of change as well, working together. But I do see that somebody is just, it's sort of like someone could be very overly critical of the connection. Someone could be clinging to control as well. I do see you both coming together, maybe for a party or a gathering, celebration of some sort, working together, being friends in some way, even like collaborating, having shared goals. What is this Death card? Maybe letting go of some sort of gossip, rumors, drama, or third-party situations. What's the Wheel of Fortune reversed? Be careful of continuing to try on something that you know in your heart isn't going anywhere with that Wheel and the Nine of Wands. It's like, I understand that you might think that, you know, I feel like someone here is just tired and they keep thinking things are going to work out, but I just don't know. We have reconciliation, forgiving, and learning. Free yourself at the bottom. I do see that, I just see like somebody just clinging to control and not wanting to give something up. When really it's just like we don't really have much control over these things anyway. It's all up to God or whoever you believe in. But that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it, Capricorn. I'm going to move on to Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. We're going to see what's blocking your love life for the person that you're currently on your mind. Then we're going to see their role, your role, and then what the potential shift in the near future could be, if any. Let's see what's blocking your love life at this, or blocking this connection at this time. What's blocking this connection? I feel like a masculine here is very fearful, very secretive. They really like attention. They're very stubborn. They take action toward things that it's almost like they're taking action to get attention. And maybe you know this about this person. What's the Emperor reversed? Seven of Swords reversed. This person might have a guilty conscience about something or want to confess something to you. What's the Moon? They could be hiding something. The Sun. I feel like things are going to get exposed or things were exposed. Show me this person that Aquarius is dealing with, their role in the block. I feel like this person is standing still. They feel left out in the cold. They could be going through some sort of unemployment or health issue. But I just feel like they're avoiding sacrifice in any way. Nine of Swords. They're very fearful. They're at their breaking point. They're very isolated. Like they're just like, I feel like their mind isn't really turning off lately. Just like they sort of like just stay. They see how the guy's in bed. That's what I'm getting to. Like I'm picturing in my mind just like somebody laying in bed and like their thoughts are just racing. Okay, let's see your role in the block for Aquarius. You could be not speaking to this person and you might be looking for some sort of new love. Or you might feel like you might be speaking to this person quite cold, or maybe you feel like things, by not speaking to this person, you'll get a new start in love with them. Maybe that's happened in the past or something like that. What's this Ace of Cups? I feel like you're with somebody new. Justice. Yeah, that's your Justice. I feel like something new's coming in for you. I don't really feel like you're interested in this person anymore. Maybe that's why two people, maybe you're getting attention from this King of Wands and you're just sort of over this Emperor reversed person. Let's see how things could shift with the person on your mind in the near future. Could meet someone at work if you are looking for someone new, Aquarius. If somebody does come toward you, I feel like it's going to be in a way of they're going to doubt themselves quite a bit. They're going to come toward you in like a sort of in like a surrendering way, like, oh, you were right, I knew everything. Or if they even come toward you at all, because I also see that Page of Swords. I feel like in the new future, I feel like someone might just give up. They might just start working on themselves. Or maybe this is you. I don't see much coming from this connection except for just maybe a little communication or spying or something like that. What is this Eight of Pentacles? The King of Cups. I feel like you're working on something with someone who truly loves you in the near future. I feel like whoever this masculine is, they're going to put in a very good effort toward you. Give your relationship a chance in unrequited love. I don't know if you really want it though, especially with that Queen of Cups reversed. I feel like you don't really trust love at this time. And that's okay, Aquarius, but that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you on the next one. There was a lot of masculine energy in that, so I don't know if you're dealing with more than one or if you're back on the market or what, but I'm going to move on to Pisces. Hi, Pisces. We're going to see what is blocking the connection between you and the person on your mind. We're going to see your role in the block, their role in the block, and then the potential shift in the near future, if there is one. Okay, so let's see the block for Pisces and their person spirit. Let's see the block. I feel like you could be dealing with someone who lacks self-awareness. They could be greedy as well, materialistic, poor with their finances. There could have been something that was revealed to you as well. Give me that moon reversed. 7 of Wands, somebody just gave up. Give me the King of Pentacles reversed, the 3 of Swords reversed. I feel like there was some sort of reconciliation in the past, or maybe you're healing from this person, or maybe somebody's healing their finances or something like that. But I feel like there's some sort of harmony or balance or just patience. But I feel like you might feel like somebody is just unwilling to learn lessons. Sorry, my babe. Let's see their role in the block. Mind games, control, stalling, not willing to sacrifice anything. They're just like causing the connection to break down completely. They don't want to take responsibility for things that they do. There's arguments, there's mind games, there's conflict, there's like a push and pull dynamic constantly from this person. Let's see your energy and what's causing the block with your energy. I feel like you're in this self-reflective mode. I feel like you're taking some time, you're withdrawing. You want to move on. I don't really see you wanting to put forth any more effort with this person. Let's see how things might shift in the near future between you and this person. The Ace of Cups, maybe a new start in love with this person or someone new. The Hierophant, the Lovers, and the Tower. I feel like there could be some sort of commitment or a higher level commitment where you, right before you lack hope or right before you give up on this person entirely, I feel like there's going to be some... What is the Tower? What is the Tower? I feel like this person is going to be exposed in some way from how they didn't show up before. There's going to be some sort of new emotional awakening for you, some sort of level or a higher level of commitment and a strong partnership. I don't know if it's with this person or someone new. What's that star reversed? I feel like maybe you're unsure about a family dynamic or a relationship. But I do see give me one more on that Tower. The 5 of Wands. I feel like this has to do with the past. With that 5 of Wands, 10 of Swords reversed. What else do you have for Pisces? I feel like something will shift, but it's almost like in this energy of like when you don't think anything will ever, oh my goodness, you could get proposed to. But pay attention to the red flags with this person, Pisces. And heart-to-heart conversations. Codependency. I'm getting codependent. What are these red flags that Pisces should look out for? Just maybe how much time this person, maybe how long this has taken with this person. Maybe stop being so critical of a partner, or don't let somebody be so critical toward you even. Like, get on the same page with someone. I feel like there are going to be a lot of blocks or a lot of delays, especially if this person or someone else doesn't want to take some sort of risk or doesn't want to make some sort of decision. But I feel like they might have regrets in that, of how many delays this actually took before you guys could get it right. I might pull a couple more for Pisces. Let's do the near future for Pisces, please, with these moon or my moon cards in this connection. What advice do you have for my Pisces? Just because Pisces is my sign, so I'll do a couple more of these. Don't let pride get in your way. So maybe you're being a little too prideful at this time, or Spirit's urging you to not let pride get in your way. If you do love somebody, and conclusions are within reach. So, balance, spirituality, and practicality. So definitely, don't spend your afternoons watching tarot, Gotta balance, like, okay, what's practical and what does my tarot lady say? You know what I mean? That's what I always get with that. But that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.